of you who are new, I'm Allison Gaines Pell. I'm the head of school, and some people call me Miss Pell and some people call me AGP, and I really like both. So welcome to the 24-25 school year. It's going to be a really good one, I can tell from all of your beautiful faces. Welcome to all of you who are new, and welcome back to those who are returning. It is such a pleasure to see you here in your purple and gold. For the first time, we're doing purple and gold. That's really great. I am so pleased to welcome our seniors, the class of 2025, to the steps behind me to open the school year. Along with our youngest learners who escorted them here. Thank you for doing that important job. To those of you who are just beginning here at Wheeler, know that one day you too will be sitting here on these steps just behind me, embarking on your last year at Wheeler. And to those of you who are seniors, I'm sure you feel in some ways like it was just yesterday that you were at the age of those whose hands you held. I know your families feel that way. We look forward to celebrating and supporting you all the way along until and beyond graduation day. So first, some gratitude. Thank you to Ms. Wheeler for the vision to bring the Wheeler Farm and the Wheeler School into existence. Thank you to the many, many hands and minds over the generations who have shaped this wonderful school that we have today. Thank you to our parents and guardians who aren't here today, but who are with us in spirit, and all of them wishing us a wonderful year together. Thank you to all of the many people who worked hard all over the summer preparing us for this very important moment, and who keep the trains running and keep us improving every single day. Thank you to all of the staff and faculty. Each one of you has been working hard all summer to prepare for this year. And thank you to our students who inspire us to be our best selves, who make us laugh, who give us joy, and make us proud. So today I want to tell you a story that is a story of intrigue, about escape from a faraway land, unlikely friendship, physical hardship, undeniable triumph, and important and resilient ideas. It is not reality TV, no, it is the story of Roger Williams, the founder of Providence. So you didn't expect that. It was 1631, and Roger Williams was freezing cold as he traversed the ocean in pursuit of freedom. Like so many who have come to this land with dreams of a freer and safer life, Williams and his wife, still in their 20s, made the dangerous journey with the idea of creating a new society far from the persecution and exclusion they had endured in England. When they arrived in Massachusetts, however, they found themselves with a new problem. The families who were settling on the land there demanded that their Puritan ways were the only way to live and worship in this new society. Williams, despite being a very religious Puritan himself, had a radical idea. He believed, unlike the Puritans of the Massachusetts Bay Colony or the English, that a good society should be one in which you can practice any religion and still be served by one government. He talked about this core belief everywhere he went, until he ultimately became a thorn in the side of the leaders of Massachusetts at the time. They had enough. They banished him for his, quote, new and dangerous opinions. So what would he do? In the dead of winter, he headed south from Massachusetts Bay towards the Wampanoag and Narragansett Sachems, or chiefs, with whom he partnered and ultimately befriended during his years of trade in the region. He'd come to learn their language and culture out of curiosity and respect, as well as a desire to benefit through trade. After a false start in what we now know of as East Providence, Williams ultimately crossed over the Seekonk River and negotiated a deal with the Narragansett Sachems. Williams and his followers would be allowed to settle on a piece of land next to a freshwater spring on the site of what is now the Roger Williams National Memorial, just down the hill from here. In exchange, the Narragansett people would be able to take whatever trade goods they wished from Williams without having to deal with the Massachusetts Bay and Plymouth colonists who they didn't trust. Williams called this new town Providence, a, quote, refuge for those of distressed conscience, or in other words, those who were punished for their beliefs. When he later drafted the charter to become one of the original colonies of the United States, he would describe it as a, quote, lively experiment, in which people with different beliefs could live peacefully, make decisions, build a new society under one government not defined by any one church or religion. Williams's lively experiment was considered radical and, as we heard, dangerous. In Providence, Quakers and Jews were invited to live alongside the dominant Puritans regardless of belief. Each household would come together to make decisions about the fate of the town. The ideas would take hold and become part of the law of the land here in Providence and ultimately in many other colonies and in democracy. And at the same time, we know that it would take hundreds of years and many people to fight to resolve some critical hypocrisies, including the fact that those same Quakers and Jews were treated like second-class citizens. People from other countries and Native people were enslaved, even by those who spoke against slavery. Women could not vote, and the expanded land on which Providence stands today is land that was not given, but rather taken from the Narragansett people. Yet, Williams's most important word choice was experiment. Experiments they require room for growth and change. They require evolution and improvement. Consider how many people came after that over the history of this state and this country with their own ideas that some considered dangerous. Those are the people who fought to end slavery because they believed in every person's humanity. People who risked their lives to make sure that immigrants to our country felt safe. People who investigated and told the stories of the first people who were here thousands of years before Williams arrived. People who made sure that women could become heads of their households, could vote, could build a house, or even start a school like Mary Wheeler did. We take these actions for granted today, but every action, every step took bravery and courage and the ability to listen to voices of others who might be different, who might disagree, to put oneself in someone else's shoes, to take risks to do what is right. Roger Williams' idea that different people could live and learn and govern together became part of our Constitution and in turn made possible so many of the freedoms that we have today. We can't ever forget that we are entrusted with this experiment and we are responsible for stewarding it and passing it along. So, my Wheeler community, in these 402,180 minutes between now and the end of the school year, what will you do to contribute to our lively experiment? How will your perspective on the world grow because of an unexpected friendship? How will your mind change because of something that happened to you? What new idea might be sparked within you that you want to stand up for, like Roger Williams did and so many after him? How will you make our school, our community, and our nation stronger, more joyful, and more just? And with that, we begin our 136th school year at the Wheeler School. Remember that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, who believed in the power of their ideas to change the world. So thank you for being you and for being with us in this vibrant community, and have a wonderful year.
Down, and mess me around, and then worse the